नमामि लोकशक्तिकं हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते हरे त्वां सुरतां बन्धो मामन्दरमते हरि वत्सवत्सरपदाम्बोजो राधा मदन मोहनो दिव्यवृन्दारण्यकल्पद्रुमादो श्रीमद्रत्नागार सिंहासनस्थ श्रीमद्राधा श्रीलगोविन्ददेवो कृष्णालयसेविमानस्मरामि श्रीमान् रासरसारम्भे वैषम्येन सने गोपि गोपीनाथश्रीयस्तुना तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरि वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण translation. It makes sound, not only it makes sound, consumption, but it makes people's health also bad. AC is going on, so welcome all devotees, especially devotees who have come from Jalgaon, Vishnu Tattva. Today, the topic is grooming by grooming. So last time, when I was asked by Raghunandan Ram Prabhu, he was asked me what should be the topic. I was just thinking what topic should be there. I was contemplating that 23rd is Jagannath Snan Yatra. That is today is Jagannath Snan Yatra. Rath Yatra and Snan Yatra. In other words, today is the appearance day of Lord Jagannath. It is non-different from Krishna. So Jagannath being non-different from Krishna, this day is also non-different from Janmashtami. It's actually as good as Janmashtami. So Janmashtami is very special for all the devotees. So Jagannath's appearance day should be also special, but it is not known for many people. So then I thought something related to Lord Jagannath should be there. When I was thinking about something related to Lord Jagannath, Rath Yatra came into the mind. But before the Rath Yatra happens, there is one very important festival happens, which is called Gundicha Mandir Marjan. The cleaning of the Gundicha temple. So I was just thinking, cleaning refers to grooming. There is a lot of significance of grooming, of the route in front of Lord Jagannath Rath. Lot of significance of grooming the Gundicha temple. So some people may ask, what is the benefit of grooming in front of Lord Jagannath? So at grooming, what happens? So as soon as I heard this word grooming, the word grooming came. So let us discuss this word grooming. What is the meaning of grooming? So if your devotee is asking, Prabhuji, what is the meaning of this word grooming when they wanted to do the poster, the handout for this festival? And I told, find out from the dictionary. Because I was not knowing what is there in the dictionary. So when we signed the dictionary, we found some very interesting thing there. It is said in one of the meanings, there are many meanings, preparing a person to achieve a particular goal, or making a person qualified to achieve a particular goal. That's called grooming. Of course, there's another meaning of the word groom. When we say he's grooming, means he's in front of the dressing table, in front of the mirror, he or she. And then combing his or her hair, dressing everything nicely. It's also called grooming. And also another name is there for the groom, that is, you clean some substance, maybe the fur of an animal or some carpet, or you groom the horse by making the horse very neat, by combing the hair, put some water, and then doing all kinds of upachars on the horse. So these are the different meanings given for the word groom or grooming. It's very apt for all of us that how everybody wants to groom themselves. So grooming is a very natural tendency in everyone. Isn't it? So many of us, or many people in this world, they spend a lot of time in front of the mirror and see whether everything is proper or not. See the hairstyle is proper or not. They look into the mirror in different angles. My hairstyle is proper. And the ladies, they do it more. And they go out again, come and see in the mirror, everything is okay. Many times, they spend so much of time in grooming. This body, the looks of the body, how it looks, how beautiful I am, how wonderful I am. And some people, they groom, means their houses, and not only they groom, their bodies also, so they should be very trim. One of the meanings of grooming is that you go to the gymnasium and groom your body so that it's very perfect. So who doesn't want to groom themselves? Everybody wants to. Not only that, everybody wants to groom themselves, like go to the schools and the colleges, so that you can train yourself, you can groom yourself into a qualified person so that you can get a very good job. So practically, life, everybody is grooming. We are all grooming. You want to look good? Not only we want to look good, we want to be very clean, or show as if we are very clean. And not only that, we want to show that we are very much qualified. Or we train ourselves to achieve certain qualification. So, by doing these things, or grooming in this process of grooming, what is happening? We are not able to achieve our goals. Let us see what are those obstacles in the path of our grooming. The obstacles are very simple, are very well known. These obstacles are nothing but lust, anger, greed, pride, illusion, envy, which are there within everyone. These things are actually stopping our progress. If you want to summarize the entire word called grooming, we can say progress. It stops our progress. Actually, even it stops our progress on the material platform, not to speak of spiritual platform. Suppose there is a young boy studying in the school or a college. These 6 things, lust, anger, greed, pride, illusion, envy, that stops him from grooming himself to be a better student. So many lusty thoughts come in the mind because of which he cannot study properly. Anger. Suppose you develop hatred and anger for someone and is in an angry mood, you cannot do anything because whenever you want to study or do something, you think of beating him, kicking him, shouting at him, or what should I tell him? You're constantly thinking of finding some words and sentences so that You can blast him, you can blame him. So anger is also a great obstruction for our progress, for growing our life. Even the material platform, I want to speak of the spiritual platform. So last, anger, greed. Greed is also very dangerous. Because greed means you are not satisfied with what you have, you want more. The tendency to want more will not make you even happy with what you have or what you are doing. You will be always morose, always dejected. In spite of you having the best of the things, you will be having a morose face. Greedy person will always have a morose face. Always crying, oh, I don't have this, I want more, I want more. A person who is thinking always about I want more, he is never happy. And a happy face can never be looking good. In spite of all the most expensive dresses you wear, whatever you may think, it's not possible. Lust, anger, greed, pride. Actually, nobody likes a pride person or a proud person. The pride actually makes people repel from you. That person may be very attractive. You may get attracted to that person, or somebody may get attracted to you. But this pride, as soon as somebody notices you have a lot of pride, immediately people go shun off from you. They don't like to sit with you. It's very natural. Lust, anger, greed, pride, illusion. Illusion means to think something which is not there to be there, something there to be not there. That is called illusion. And this illusion also is an obstruction for our progress. I'm just talking about material life, but to speak of spiritual life. Envy. Once you develop envy to someone, this envy is something which burns the heart. This constant burning in the heart. It doesn't let you to be in peace. In spite of you want to study or do anything in this world, you cannot concentrate. You cannot do anything. That is why people who are on the material platform, or those who want to progress in material life or materialistic situations, they cannot even progress as long as they have these six things. Just see, material world is designed in such a way that without these things, there is no desire to progress in material life. And as long as these things are there, you cannot progress in material life. Such a dangerous situation we are in. Just imagine, nobody has any lust. If somebody doesn't have any lust, do you think he'll work hard? The whole world is moving. You know why? It is just because people have material desires, they have lust. If there is no lust, you don't find a single building in Bombay. Everybody will just, maybe under a tree. If rain comes, they would just put some cash and just find some cave inside. So, all the material progress which is happening is just because of lust. There is no other reason. That is why we find wherever there is material progress, so-called material progress, the people at that place, in this place, in the particular place, they are more lusty. They are more greedy. So, the material life the material world has been designed in such a way that people will not try to do any material progress without lust, anger, greed, pride, illusion, and envy. Like you find somebody having some kind of car, then only you think, I should have a better car than this, because of envy. Even destruction in this world happens because of envy. Because you find somebody having something better than you cannot attain something better than that. So what do? You destroy that. The whole world is conducted because of these six things. Without these six things, there cannot be any movement in this world, especially lust, anger, etc. There cannot be any movement. Actually, the entire creation and the maintenance and destruction of this world, even in different phases and different sections and different places, it happens because the six things are present in people. But at the same time, they would not allow you to progress. They would not allow you to progress. The situation is like this. In one sense, these things are all pushing you. You should progress. In other sense, they are also pulling you back. So in this way, suffering is there. Suppose, for example, you want something and you work hard to get it and you get it. Actually, you'll be happy. Some happiness is there. But suppose you want something and you work hard for it, you get that something, after some time somebody snatches that thing or it is lost from you. Or you are about to get it, or you got it and you cannot enjoy it. How much suffering is there, just see. So it is like that. So in one sense, you are pulled ahead by these things. Other sense, you are pulled behind by these things. So this feeling, I could not get what I want, that is there in everybody's mind. It is a common feeling which everybody experiences in this world. That is, I want something but I could not get it. Suppose somebody says, I got it but I am not happy with it. That is always there. And all the functions which are happening like this, it is all conducted by these six things. Lust, anger, greed, pride. Lust, anger, greed. Pride, illusion, and illusion. In one sense they say, go ahead. Another sense they are pulling you back. Or they are creating obstacles. Because of desire, somebody wants to make money. And it is not that there is only one desire, there are so many desires. And these desires are creating obstruction for him to make money. So in this way, people are completely confused and totally frustrated. Bahushakayantascha buddhiyo vivasayina. People's mind are completely bahushaka. Because of that, we find in the current situation that we say we are progressing materially. But we find the more we are progressing, so-called progress of material platform is happening, actually it is not happening at all. It is for fact that there is no material progress. There is no material progress. Rather, we are not progressing, rather regressing. Whole material life is moving because of this money, material world. Money is going on everywhere. We say economic progress. People are earning so much of money, isn't it? As soon as somebody passes out from engineering college somewhere, he gets a job, 20,000, 25,000, 1,000. The note, 1,000 rupees note has no value these days. People are earning 1 lakh rupees, 2 lakh rupees a month. And they are thinking, now I have progressed. Recently I was sitting with someone and describing how there is no progress. I still remember when I was in 5th, 6th standard, I used to, right from that time, 5th, 3rd, 4th standard itself, I used to get vegetables for our house. My mother used to tell me these vegetables I used to bring. I still remember when I used to go to the market, I used to go to market with 5 rupees. At that time, my father's salary was 1,200 rupees. When I used to go to the vegetable market, 5 rupees, I used to buy kilos and kilos of vegetables. And I used to get some vegetables with 50 paisa a kilo. It's 50 paisa a kilo. Now the same vegetable is costing 60 rupees a kilo today. Now how many times is it increased? 120 times. Now, at the time my father's salary was 1,200 rupees. Because he is retired now. A person in the same position is getting 45,000 rupees only. He is a professor. He is retired. But the salary has not raised 120 times. It is the same with everything. I just took an example which. So what does that mean? So by increasing in salary of a person, do you think there is progress? No. People are becoming more and more poor. And you say, no, earlier mobiles were not there, now everybody is using mobile. You see, everybody is using mobile. But you just think, few years back, nobody were using mobile and they were quite happy. Now, these days, to lead a normal life, you require something extra for it. What does that mean? That is degradation, isn't it? For example, to walk, you require a stick. Is it called progress? You require something extra for doing a normal thing. What does it mean? It is progress? No, it is regress. It is actually regress, it is not progress. You require more and more things to lead a normal life. That means you are dependent on more and more things. That is not called progress. Like a child, when he is a small kid, he is dependent on his mother, father, so much. Even as a baby, he is just walking, he is dependent on something to catch hold and walk. But as he progresses, he becomes more and more. But we find that we have become more and more dependent. Is it called progress? It is not called progress. So much dependent. The entire education system, what does it make you? As soon as you pass out from your engineering college, what you are searching for? That means you are dependent on what? On somebody to give you some money so that you can survive, you can live. Is it called progress? The farmer would just come out of his house, his office is already there. His farm, isn't it? Now, and he is just working 3-4 months and then he is getting his food and a place to stay. And you have to work for 12 to 14 hours. Just to get some food and place to stay. Earlier people used to ask, how big is your house? And you would measure, oh, my house is very big. How many rooms you have? That is the question. But now when you buy a house, what is the count? So we find the more the lust, the anger, the greed is increasing, what is happening? They are pushing us for material progress. At the same time, they are pulling back in material life. They are pushing us for more and more progress. At the same time, there is no progress, there is regress. In this way, these 6 things have cheated everyone, are cheating everyone. It doesn't allow you to groom. The real grooming can happen only when these 6 things are groomed. Groomed means they are given away. The more a person is having less, if a person is having lesser and lesser lust, the more beautiful he can become, the more rich he becomes. I am not talking about spirituality, I am just talking about material life here. Actually, I have seen there are some people who are very rich, but they don't have many desires. But there are some people with lots and lots of desires. They try to accumulate more and more. I want more money, I want more of this. But still they cannot hold anything. They feel themselves always poor. Even if somebody wants to progress materially, groom themselves, like we say, be clean, be beautiful, and become qualified, they should actually clear out their lust or groom their lust, anger, greed, etc. These days, in the companies, earlier they had a different idea. We increase the lust, anger, greed in the people, envy in the people. People will work hard for more and will progress. That is what the formula was. About 10-15 years back, the formula of most of the companies, some companies are even dealing with that thing. They can't. We would like to increase the lust in the people, in our employee. Lust means desire. If our employee is having more desire, he will work hard. To achieve the desire, he has to work. He will work more. And if he is having more envy, there will be competition. If somebody is doing more, this much, the other person will do this much. In this way, they created a situation where these things are increasing in the people and thought we'll get benefits, and they got some so-called benefits. But ultimately what happened, the situation came to such an extent. People started leaving the company. Every time people would join, they would work for 2 or 3 years and leave and then go away. Another person used to come. In this way there is no actual progress. Now, these days, even in the companies, they are thinking, management people are thinking, no, there should be some approach, a different approach for this. Everybody should help the other person instead of being competitive. Recently, there was one leadership seminar held by one of the topmost companies. In that leadership seminar, somebody was called to give a lecture. It has nothing to do with spirituality. That person, he gave a lecture. Somebody sent me that lecture on mail to me. In that lecture, he was just talking. As a leader, you should make sure that even within you and with your team, they should not be the pride. You should become humble. If you are humble, people will love you. If people love you, they will love to work for you. All these things are speaking. And he was telling that he should actually have desires. Lust should not be there. If the lust is there, nobody can concentrate. Neither you can concentrate, neither your team members should concentrate. And you should train your people who are under you not to have greed, to be satisfied. Have a shop. Is it a satsang program or a management system? Now people are coming to this realization that at this point, but how these 6 things are so dangerous? Because they push you and pull you both. The pushes are in the mind. Mind tries to push you. The mind tries to, I should go ahead, and they are pulling you back. So that's why we need to, if we need to groom ourselves, need to become qualified to achieve the goal, we need to groom. Groom out these 6 things. Now, how to groom these 6 things? If you have a broomstick, you can broom some kachara in this floor or somewhere on the ground. What is that broom by which you can remove these 6 things? That's what is the discussion of today. Grooming by brooming. When we talk about grooming, we are talking about grooming these 6 things. Lust, anger, greed, etc. How to do that? In one word, if I say how to do that, impossible. It's impossible. We by ourselves cannot do it. Until unless the Supreme Lord personally does it for us. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Keshamevānukam pārtham aham ajñānam tamaha nāshayāmi atma bhavasto jnānadīpena bhāsvata. I am there, Atma Bhavasto, in everybody's heart, and I, out of great compassion, out of my mercy, I light the lamp within the heart of a devotee to remove the ignorance. So these 6 things can only be groomed away by Krishna. Nobody else can do that. It is impossible. You may jump up and down, you may stand upside down, do any hangama. That's too enough. Some yogis go to the Himalayas and do so much of austerity. And they get so much of powers. One yogi went, did tapasya for 10 years, not speaking, and he came back to the village. He told all the villages what all he did. Everybody told, wow, wow, wonderful. In the same village there was one devotee who was living a very simple life. And he told, do you know what all I can do? He told, I don't know. Tomorrow morning you come near the river. Everybody came. He also came. And he showed everyone just how he can walk across the river. He no need to swim, just walk on the water and come back. Came back and looked at the devotee. The devotee, he sat on a boat, went across the river and came back and paid the boat worth 50 paisa. And he told, thank you. Then his yogi told, I did 10 years of tapasya to learn this, to get this siddhi. The yogi told, that is worth 50 paisa. So even you go to the Himalayas, even you do tapasya, you do anything, it will not go. Even if you feel it has gone, sometimes it comes. Very, very difficult, not only very difficult, it is impossible. It is only possible for Krishna to do that. Now how to get the mercy of Krishna? Because it is only by the mercy of Krishna it can go away. That means Krishna personally drives these things out. So how to get rid of these things is just dependent completely on Krishna. When Krishna shows mercy, he drives them out. It is not at all in our hands to control these 6 things. So let us see how to be how to get the mercy of Krishna. Actually, Krishna is very merciful. We all chant this word, isn't it? Hey Krishna, Karuna. He is ocean of. You go to the ocean. Can you drink the water of the ocean? In spite of ocean and having lots and lots of water, is it of any use to you? No use. In the same way, Krishna, in spite of he being very, very merciful, but that mercy is of no use to you. So that's the reason. Krishna is just thinking. Everybody is telling I am very merciful. Everybody knows I am the ocean of mercy, but it is not of any use. How can I show mercy? Only by mercy, people can get rid of all these 6 things. How can I show that? He is just thinking, how can I show that? For that, Krishna designed a means. He thought of a means. The only way by which my mercy can be shown to people is when I take shelter of my devotee. Because even though I am the storehouse of mercy, it is my devotee who is more merciful than me. Technically speaking, according to Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, there is only one devotee of Krishna. She is Srimati Radharani. So Krishna thought, I should take the mood of Srimati Radharani. And Krishna, by taking the mood of Srimati Radharani, he took the complexion of Srimati Radharani and took the form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is very, very special, very, very unique. The mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the mercy which is actually going to help us. Krishna's mercy cannot help. Because it is ocean of mercy, the ocean is salty, it's of no use. You say, why it is so? Why Krishna cannot directly show mercy? Because Krishna, he has made a rule. What is that rule? The rule is, as you surrender to me, I will reciprocate with you in the same way. He has to follow the rule because he made the rule. Krishna told that you put one step towards me, I will put one step towards you. If you put 10 steps towards me, I will put 10 steps towards you. If you run towards me, I will run towards you. If you run away from me, I will also run away from you. But if somebody runs away from Krishna, Krishna will run away from him, but the devotee will run more faster than him to catch him. So you run so fast away from Krishna, I run faster than him. Prabhupada told, these planes are made so that we can catch people faster. They are making the planes for us. So, that is why Krishna took the mood of Srimati Radharani. Because in the mood of Srimati Radharani, Krishna's mercy is of some use to us. That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself in the mood of Srimati Radharani. He spent 18 years in Jagannath. The final 18 years of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu were spent in Jagannath. There is a very, very secret reason why he spent. That we'll discuss sometime else, but the point now is, while residing in Jagannath Puri, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the most merciful incarnation of the Supreme Lord, the most merciful form of the Supreme Lord, he personally organized the Yatra festival. He personally organized. Krishna, he personally organized Govardhan Puja. Yes, he told all the Vrajavasis, this is how you should organize, this is what you should do. He personally organized, he did everything. But the same Krishna, when he came as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he personally organized not Jagannath, but the Yatra festival. So the description about Jagannath Yatra festival starts in the Chaitanya Charitamrita with the desire of one king named Pratapadra. He is a Gajapati. Gajapati means whose army is full of elephants. Gajapati King Pratapadra. This King Pratapadra, he had an extreme desire to meet Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but in spite of his repeated requests, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would not give any audience to him. Pratapadra requested Samanachari requested Sri Chaitanya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, no way, meeting the king, it is not possible for me because I have a bad name. I am a sannyasi. Sannyasi meeting a king, people are talking about me. I am just mixing the kings, the interesting people. What kind of sannyasi is he? People are talking about me. But somehow, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu agreed, okay, I will give my Angavastra to him because Pratapadra wrote a letter saying that if I would not get the audience of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then I will give up my life. I will become a Kanfata sadhu, that means I will become a beggar, I give the kingdom. They all told, oh Lord, he is such a great devotee of yours, please give him mercy. Just see, the most merciful incarnation, Sri Chaitanya, he refused to give mercy to Pratapadra. And what is the hope then? Pratapadra was willing to give up his kingdom for the sake of meeting Sri Chaitanya. First of all, we don't have a kingdom. What to speak of it? Even if you want to give up, what will you give up? To meet Sri Chaitanya. So just imagine how exalted he was. Still Chaitanya told, no, I will not meet him. Just imagine. When we say Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a mercy incarnation, but still he told, no, I'm done. Then Chaitanya told, okay, take this Angavastra. Then Pratapadra, he received the Angavastra of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, immediately went and started worshipping Angavastra. Because anything which is related to Sri Chaitanya or the Supreme Lord is worshipable, it becomes more worshipable than the Supreme Lord. It is said in the scriptures, Lord Shiva tells Parvati, Aradhanam sarvesham vishwaradhanam param tasmat pradam devi tat tadiyanam samarchanam. Among all the different kinds of worship, the utmost worship is of Vishnu. But among, superior to that, worship of Vishnu is tat tadiyanam samarchanam. To worship the Tadiya Vastu, that means those things which are related to Vishnu. Prabhupada started worshipping. By the time Ramananda Rai came, because Ramananda Rai, he wanted to meet Sri Chaitanya and change Jagannath Puri. He was actually the governor of South India, governor of Madras, under Pratapadra. Ramananda Rai submitted an application to Pratapadra saying that I want to resign my job. Pratapadra told Ramananda Rai, I will accept your resignation on one condition. If you get some audience to Sri Chaitanya, I am very happy. I am very pleased. And you will get your salary too. You can meet Sri Chaitanya and salary will be continuing. Ramananda Rai, he went to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very happy to see Ramananda Rai. Ramananda Rai told Sri Chaitanya, I heard there's one king here who's a great devotee of yours. He's having nice, wonderful qualities. And Chaitanya told Ramananda, what do you want to tell? Ramananda was a great diplomat because he was doing diplomacy, he was a diplomat. He was a king in South India. So, he was using diplomacy to actually bring Pratapudra close to Sri Chaitanya. But still, in spite of Ramananda's request, Chaitanya would not agree. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave a solution. Okay, I would not be the king, but the king has a prince. Prince is the son of the king. The son is as good as the father. And at the same time, the son is not the king, so I will meet the son. So Pratap's son was brought to Sri Chaitanya. Pratap's son was dark in complexion, very beautiful. He had nice, wonderful eyes, curly hair. Sri Chaitanya saw Pratap's son. Immediately he reminded him of Krishna and he went and embraced Pratap's son. As soon as the touch of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Pratap's son went to ecstasy. He has had all the transcendental manifestations of bhava. Oh, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, what a great fortune is for me today that you reminded me of Krishna. That was Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then the son of Pratapudra went back to the palace. Pratapudra embraced his son. Here Pratapudra felt great bliss. Now, at that time, still Pratapudra wanted that I should have the mercy of Sri Chaitanya, I want to meet him. It did not happen. The day came of Gundicha Mandir Marjan. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally, he cleaned the entire Gundicha temple. How he cleaned it all, that's a long story that we'll talk later. The day after Gundicha Mandir Marjan, then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu celebrated this Netrotsav because from today onwards for the next 15 days Jagannath will be closed. Doors are closed. You cannot see Lord Jagannath. Anavasara starts. Anavasara period starts. So when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu celebrated the Netrotsav, then the Rath Yatra festival starts. And the Rath, Jagannath was seated on the Rath, Baladev, Subhadra, Sudarshan will be seated. The Rath is about to move. It is a tradition in Jagannath Puri. The king of Jagannath Puri would come and sweep the road in front of Lord Jagannath. It is known as Chera Fera festival. Chera means to sweep. Fera means to throw. Scented, rose-scented water, fragrant water is sprinkled everywhere after grooming the road. So then King Pratapudra, he took the broom, golden broom, and he started brooming the road in front of Jagannath. When he started brooming the road, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw this. He felt that he is a king, in spite of that he is brooming. A very humble activity he is doing in front of thousands of people for Jagannath. As the Rath was about to start, Pratapudra could see. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had arranged 7 kirtan parties. He had arranged 7 singers and 7 lead dancers and few to assist them, accompany them, and a very perfectly managed kirtan parties were there, set up by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Pratapudra saw some amazing thing. What was an amazing thing? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was dancing in each and every Sankirtan party simultaneously. He went and told Sarvabhachari Pratapudra, right? It's an amazing thing I am able to see. Then Sarvabhachari told, that now we have got the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Atavite deva padambujatvaya Prasada lekshanu prita yevi janat tattam bhagavan mahim. Until unless we get the mercy of Krishna, we cannot know him. Now you are able to know the truth about Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That shows, that is the proof that you got the mercy of Sri Chaitanya. Pratap told, when I am going to personally meet him. Rat moved forward. He's just thinking, when I get to Sri Chaitanya. And stopped at one place, Jagannath Vallabh Garden. Still it happens. Jagannath Puri in the Vadodanda, there is some place called Jagannath Vallabh Gardens. There Jagannath would do wonderful pastimes. So there at Jagannath Vallabh Gardens, Jagannath had stopped and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went inside to take rest. That is the time Sarvabhaumacharya told. Pratapudra, now you give up your kingly dress and wear the dress of a simple Vaishnava and go. As per the suggestions and advices of Sarvabhaumacharya, Pratapudra, he wore the dress of a simple Vaishnava. He gave his helmet, he gave his all the ornaments of being a king, wore a simple Vaishnava dress and went inside and started massaging the feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and started singing Gopi Gita. When he started singing Gopi Gita, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in ecstasy. Don't go further, sing further. And when he came to the verse, which talks about the glories of the preachers of Krishna consciousness, Bhuvi Grananti Buridhajana. Those who actually spread the glories of Krishna around the world are the most compassionate. When this verse was spoken or sung by Pratapudra, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went into ecstasy and embraced Pratapudra. Who are you? You have given me so much of ecstasy, so much of pleasure. In this way, there were tears was flowing to the eyes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and he was hugging Pratapudra. In this way, Pratapudra got the mercy of Sri Chaitanya. When was the beginning of it? The beginning was when he held the broom and he started brewing in front of Jagannath. And that's the only way to get the mercy of Sri Chaitanya. To get the mercy of Sri Chaitanya, we need to hold a broom and then clean the streets in front of Jagannath. You may say, what is this you are saying? Hey, there is no other way. Yes. What does it mean by holding the broom and then clean the street? It shows humility. Until unless we become very, very humble, we cannot get the attention of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We cannot get the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And until unless we get the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Supreme Lord, there is no way we can groom all the 6 things, vices, which are giving us so much of suffering. So much of suffering. Everybody is so much held up in these 6 things and suffering like anything. People are becoming mad because of these 6 things. They actually make you mad on the name of advancement, on the name of progress, on the name of on the name of responsibility. So many things are there. These are all names, wonderful names. Progress, responsibility, but they are nothing but the different manifestations of lust, anger, greed, pride, illusion, and everything. That's all. To get rid of them, the only solution is to get the mercy of Krishna. And that too, the mercy of Sri Chaitanya. And that we can get only when we can humble. So taking the broom and sweeping in front of Lord Jagannath is an expression of humility. So we have an opportunity for that. Every year in Meena Road, when we celebrate Lord Jagannath Rath Yatra festival, the devotees do something special which doesn't happen anywhere in the world. In Jagannath Puri, the king sleeps only a little bit. Only the king does it. Not everybody has the opportunity to do that. But here the devotees, they clean the entire route where Lord Jagannath Rath is going. The entire route. Different devotees are given different sections in this route, where they will be given a broomstick. They will be grooming. And there will be devotees who will be collecting the kachra and throwing it out. So this, what Pratapudra got, the same thing the devotees can get. Same thing devotees can get. It's a great opportunity. So I request all the boys, all the youth, to take complete advantage of this opportunity of participating in the Brooming festival of Lord Jagannath. By doing so, you can be groomed. You can groom. Because by grooming, definitely this lust, anger, these things which are actually obstacles for our grooming, our progress, they are being destroyed by the mercy of Jagannath, the mercy of Sri Chaitanya. Actually, they celebrated, Margin celebrated a day before. And also on the day of Rath Yatra, Pratapudra brooms. But before the Lord goes through the roads, we want the roads to be very clean. So we are celebrating for the convenience of the devotees on Sunday before the Rath Yatra, that is on 7th July. Morning, 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock. So I request all the boys to be present here on Sunday, 7th July, 8 o'clock for the Grooming festival. And it's Gundicha Mandir Marjan. By doing so, the biggest problem which we all have is this lust. Because of that, anger comes. If it is not satisfied, anger comes. If it is satisfied, then greed comes. So this can be controlled. This can be completely destroyed, eradicated, broomed away. I'm telling you. When we are free from these things, you can do wonders in your life, whether it is spiritual or material. Cannot even imagine. You'll become more strong and more powerful. Your face becomes more bright. People are trying to go to beauty parlors and groom themselves to be beautiful. You don't have to do that. You hold on to your vital energies without, your lust is not there. Conquer your lust. Naturally your face glows, shines like anything. Greed is not there, anxiety is not there. Your face glows like anything. It becomes so wonderful. What people are trying to achieve, it becomes a byproduct for you. Though you are not interested, it all comes automatically. People want respect. For that, people are doing so many things. But just by getting the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when you are conquered over these things, you can conquer the entire world. Though you are not interested that the world, people should give respect, you will automatically give respect. Though you are not interested in anything, but still, fame comes. You name it, they all come behind you. This is how material world is designed. Those who want don't get. Those who don't want, they get. Just see, those who already have something, they don't want that. Those who don't have that thing, they want that. So, the simple way of getting things, anything, is to not have a desire to get those things, but momentarily. So this state of getting rid of last time or greed and all is possible just because of this Grooming, showing an expression of our humility. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu organizes Gundecha cleaning festival, when they are cleaning, they are constantly chanting also. And Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he coined one verse in Shashtaka, in which he mentioned 4 principles. He said, Pranadapi Suniche, number 1, to be very humble as a blade of grass. Taro Riva Sahishtana, to be more tolerant than a tree. Amalina, no expectation, not to expect any honor. Manadena, always give respect to others. In this, following these 4 principles, one should chant the names constantly, or one can chant the names constantly. So actually on the day when you come on 7th morning, by holding the broom and trying to clean the road, it is a complete expression of your humility. It is a complete expression of your respect for your authorities. And it is expression of not expecting any honor. And while doing so, you have to tolerate so many things. People whom you know may say, hey, what are you doing? So tolerate. Everything happens by which we can get the mercy of Sri Chaitanya and Jagannath. So we stop here. Any questions? Take a couple of questions.
If anybody has any questions, they can ask them.
Yes. We can ask like that. It is not a part.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Maharaj, you told that we don't desire to get what we want, but we hear from right from childhood. We must feel what we want.
In the childhood, it has been told that you should desire. That is how you can become so. For example, you have a desire to become an engineer, and you contemplate constantly in the area, then you become an engineer. Isn't it? So excessive desire, having a desire to attain something, that brings you that position. Is true. Okay. After you attain that position, it is the nature of the desire that it makes you dissatisfied with what you have. So that is how I told the lust is like this. It pushes you to become something or to get something. At the same time, it pulls you back. You may become a very good engineer. Very wonderful. I haven't become an engineer. You have become. But at the same time, what this lust will do has made you a very good engineer, but has made you a very bad person, or has made you a bad friend, has made you a bad husband, a bad wife, a bad son. So, because of the desire to become something, you became that. There are so many other things which the lust has made you, which actually made you regress. That is the nature of this world. It is designed in such a way. You try to become something. In trying to become something, to get something, you are losing so many things. I'll tell you one real incident where one person was an engineer. He is a vice president of a big company, multinational company. He told me once, he expressed his heart and told me 5,000 engineers are working under me. I got an award of being a very good manager, very good engineer. Most of the engineers working under me are from IITs. But he told me, I'm able to manage 5,000 engineers, but when I come home, I cannot manage my wife and children. So, when I said this point about if you want to get something, you need to give up the desire to get that done, something. I mean to say here that by giving up lust, anger, greed, pride, delusion, enemy, whatever is required for you, it will automatically come without you trying to work hard for it. But if you try to get something driven by the desire to get that thing, you may get it at the cost of losing so many things and not having the satisfaction of attaining that also. You go to the best colleges, best of the engineering colleges in Bombay or anywhere in India. You go and ask, are you happy attaining this college? And say, I did a mistake. Just a couple of years back, you were struggling hard to get into this college. That's what happened. You struggle hard to get into a job. Once you get into the job, you find someone like, that is why Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Yasya sarve samarambha kama sankalpa varjita. Yasya sarve samarambha kama sankalpa varjita. Kama sankalpa varjita. Kama sankalpa varjita means giving up. What? Kama sankalpa. To do something being driven by the force of desire. That is going to land a person into trouble and misery. But on the other hand, Srila Prabhupada had a desire to do devotion to Krishna. In that desire to do devotion to Krishna, Krishna supplied whatever was required. That is why we have to substitute all the desires with one desire, that is to serve Krishna. Like Prataputra, the whole country was managed automatically. He had only one desire, to get the mercy of Shri. Especially Jagannath culture is so wonderful that every king who ruled over Jagannath Puri was spending practically whole day in Jagannath temple. how the country was managed. Automatically. They had no desire to rule. That is why the country was automatically ruled. If they try to rule, that is problem. It is my personal experience. I am the president of this temple. Some people come and say, Prabhuji, we don't see that you are the president of this temple. I reply, the moment I think I am the president and try to preside over, that is the time all the problems come. When I think Shri Radha Giridhari are the presiding deities and they are the president, I am only a servant, and everything goes on this way. So there are so many people, president of this country, the prime minister of this country, they are breaking their heads. The more they try to rule, the more that is how the kings were ruling this entire country. They just used to serve the Lord, everything used to happen. Actually, our lives and our whole thing is so horrible that we only know one thing: to damage. The more you try to manage, the more you manage. So better do whatever is required, devotion is there, then be happy. You will find everything is automatically happening. The material nature is under the control of Krishna. You serve Krishna, material nature is automatically. But if you directly try to control material nature, what will happen? Krishna says do it. You may feel, yes, now Hiranyakashipu thought the entire world is under my control. What happened to him? Died. So that's what it is. So, whatever you, as you are told, if you have a desire, if you to feel that I am an engineer, right from your childhood, then only you will become an engineer. Once you become that you are an engineer, you think that I am an engineer and that and this, that is only just an ahas. It is only a feeling, but in reality, not. You lost so many things than what you gained. Sorry.
Any more questions? This one.
As you said in the lecture that these things, without these things, the material world is not possible.
Yes.
So, as these things are in this material world, so how can we engage these things in Krishna consciousness? This possible?
This question is how to engage these things in Krishna consciousness. Of course, there is one verse by Rabindranath Thakur. He says that Kama Krishna Karmarpane, Krodha Krishna Krishna Bhakta Dvesha Jane, Lobha Bhakta Sangha Krishna Kata. These things are there which can be engaged in Krishna consciousness. Kama means the desire should be engaged in Krishna service. Somebody has a desire to do something, then do for Krishna. If somebody has got a desire to achieve something, then he can do for Krishna. Kama Krishna Karmarpane. Krodha, if you have a tendency to become angry. Like Hanuman, he burnt Lanka. Anger was there, he burnt Lanka. And then, Lobha. Bhakta Sangha Krishna Kata. Sitting along with devotees hearing about Krishna. She was agreed to hear more and more about Krishna. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha. Moha means to become completely illusioned by seeing the beauty of Krishna. mother, who is so proud that I am servant of Krishna, like Hanuman was coming and saying, is there anybody who can fight with me? Yes, I am servant of Ram. Yes. She had pride. You should be proud to put your tilak or kantimala and dhoti and put that go. That's pride. And then, and enviousness, that is the only thing which you have to give up. That cannot be engaged in Krishna service. Those 6 things. But when I say to get rid of these things, means to get rid of these things in the platform. Okay.
Any more questions?
Last question.
Anyone else?
Okay. We stop here.
Thank you, Professor, for enlightening us to the
Yeah.
question here.
Last question, please.
Thank you.
Guruji, when you are answering the first question, then you explain that during the past karma, what you have to get, this is already fixed by your past karma. You don't have to work hard for that. Then this is the condition we came for engineering, that we don't have to study. This is already fixed. You have to get the job or not. Then anybody think about that? And nobody will study. What is the condition of work?
We'll be more happy. How many of you are very happy going to school?
Question is not clear. What is the question? Please? Can you repeat the question?
The question is, if everything this time, why to study? Nobody studies, what will happen?
Okay.
Nobody studies, we will be more happy. How many were happy going to school, going to college? I was not college. As a kid, you see, sometimes the parents put the kids in the school and and they go to school, the same teacher again. That is why the present day schools and college education system is not good. Bhagavatam says one verse. Tasyeva heto prayatet govido na labhyate pramatya uparyataha. Intelligent person will only endeavor. Prayatet means endeavor. Only for that thing which is not available in these 14 planetary systems, that is Amritat or deathlessness, that can be attained by Krishna consciousness. Our endeavor is only for Krishna consciousness. Prayasa. Intelligent person will not endeavor for anything material because he considers it to be the most stupid activity. It is waste of time, waste of energy, and it is actually creating a mess out of himself. Not required. Wasn't the world running without engineering colleges?
हमारे पास क्रम से फिक्स हो गया कि हम मिलीनियर बनने वाले वी गॉट सो मच ऑफ मनी मगर हम कुछ वर्क ही नहीं करेंगे तो पैसा कैसे आएंगे कोई वो फिक्स होने वाले हैं कि आप अगले जन्म में करोड़पति बनेंगे मगर हम कुछ वर्क नहीं करना है I already think that I have to get that much amount of money.
I was a marine engineer. I worked for 3 years. First year, 95, when I joined the job, I was earning 25,000 rupees a month. 96, it was 80,000 rupees a month. 97, the third shift which I worked, I got $2,200. That's around how much I know?
1 lakh rupees.
Something like that. So 3 years, how much I would have earned? Max. Something like that. Okay? Now I don't earn. I'm not working. Already 6 crores are spent on this temple. I signed the checks. When I was earning 10 lakh rupees within 3 years, 95, 96, 97, 10 lakhs is a big thing. At that time, an engineering person who passed out even from IIT would get a job of 50,000 rupees or so. You know what I was eating? Cornflakes and milk, rice and dal, and some toast, some jam. Butter was also not given in the schedule. They gave some margarine or something like that. But now in this time, you know very well. When you are born, were you worried about all these things? Why you worry now? you grew up and you got so many things, isn't it? Actually, devotee should think if he gets, Krishna gave. If he doesn't get, it is who did not give. So in this way one should be happy. One thing is for sure. There will be place for you to stay. There will be food for you to eat. It will be supplied where you will go in this world. By Krishna's arrangement. It will be done. Any other thing, you Krishna gives well and good. Doesn't give also?
Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for so let us thank Kamal Lochan Prabhu by once chanting Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
So I hope you all enjoyed my
क्या होगा अभी कोई प्रोग्राम है
ड्रामा होएगा
उसके बाद
कितने का
अरे लेट हो जाएगा घर पहुँचते पहुँचते
एक दिन तो है बैठो
Hare Krishna,
एक ही दिन तो है बैठो मतलब ठीक है मतलब कहाँ है तो आप
before
ठीक है ये सब बहुत सारे फाइनल जाने वाले बहुत सब निकल जाना बहुत सारे जन होएगा
So before moving on to the next session, I would like to welcome Dr. V.B. Singh on behalf of Mira ISKCON and IYF. So let us chant once again Hare Krishna mantra to welcome him. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Okay. So we have a special guest over here, that is few devotees from Juhu ISKCONs and Jalgaon base centers. So on behalf of ISKCON Mira Road, we would like to give small gifts. So I would like Dr. V.B. Singh to please come. I request His Grace Vishnu Tattva Prabhu. Is he here? Vishnu Tattva Prabhu. Vishnu Tattva Prabhu or anyone from Juhu temple? He is not here. Any one person?
He's here.
Prabhuji, please come here. So this is His Grace Vishnu Tattva Prabhu from Juhu temple. He has done MBA from Delhi and he's been serving 3 years in Juhu temple. So let us welcome him again by chanting Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. So Prabhuji, please accept this small gift we have Dr. B.P. Singh over here.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Raghunath Prabhu. He has called me as a guest here. So my request with all young students, what the Kamal Lochan Prabhu is enlightening us is very important things. If you want to success in your material as well as spiritual life, so please remove the 6 things and follow strictly in this way. You will definitely get the success. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Now those who have got a small voucher, gift voucher, can you please come here? Those who have received the gift voucher, those are coming for the first time. Can you please come here? Okay, I would like to request Sandeep Prabhu to give the gift to them. Okay, please do come again every month. Okay. So now I would like to request Biplab Prabhu and Sandeep Prabhu to come here and share their realizations.
Hare Krishna, all young devotees here. I came in touch with kind of ISKCON long back, kind of say around 4 or 5 years before, but was not in continuous touch with other devotees. So last year I came in touch with the ISKCON Youth Forum, Mira Road, and also with the Bhaktivedanta Hospital and so to the temple group here. So I got good association with all the devotees and all, especially the young devotees. And by seeing the young people who are younger than you and how they are practicing regularly all the different kind of Krishna conscious practices, so that makes you very much motivating. So that was kind of very much motivation I got, and kind of stay in touch with the response from. I really appreciate whatever the utilization has given me. The last year I got the chance to travel also with Kamal Lochan Prabhuji, and his lectures are very much nice. They are very much kind of eye-opening lectures are there. So they are very much request all of you can come on the public lecture. Please come. It's every Saturday, so every Sunday of the last month. You can come regularly. So last Sunday of the month. It's a very regular. It's a very program. So because without a due decision we cannot do anything. As we told today, we require a regular grooming. So without grooming, we will not be able to clear all the things that is there in our heart. So without that, this will be very much difficult in this age. And if you are in association with all the, especially people that are of your age, so you will be very much motivated. So that's my realization. You can come regularly, you can increase your kind of practice, spiritual practice of taking the rounds of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Initially when I came, I was doing only kind of 3-4 rounds. That was not regular. Now kind of I'm trying to do 16 rounds, but sometimes it becomes difficult. Still you can manage now. You do your job, responsibility. You can try to escape out from that particular regular practice. But what is the regular practice of spirituality? Very much required, especially the chanting of the holy name. So if you are trying to keep the habit of that is nothing but kind of grooming daily. You do the grooming of your house daily. Sometimes if you are becoming then kind of dirt will get accumulated in your house. So that's what regularity is required. Everyone is trying to bring that regularity in their life. So it's my realization. Chant Hare Krishna and we are.
Sandeep Prabhu is an expert flute player, so we would request him to please play a little bit for us. That was wonderful. Okay, thank you, Prabhuji. Actually, Sandeep Prabhuji is working in IT firm and he has a very busy schedule. So you all know it. He's an MTech and he's working in IT firm. In spite of working in a busy schedule, if we can take out time for Krishna consciousness, I think we all can do it. Isn't it? Okay, so next is Biplav Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. I am Biplav Sharma. I would just like to relate my realization with today's topic and would like to give you a practical example how when you come in Krishna consciousness, everything is taken care by Krishna by himself. Well, while introducing myself, I am Biplav Sharma. I am just 23. As far as my educational background goes, I am an engineering dropout, so I have not completed my education in engineering. Today I own a company. I have an IT firm. I have got around 12 employees. I have got around business all over the world. I have clients like Kotak Mahindra, ICICI Bank, and many people. My employees are more educated than me. So first of all, I would like to have a realization that what happened that got me into this in this state of life. When I was in 11th standard, I by mistake entered ISKCON temple and I was very fascinated by the kirtan over here. So eventually, I'm till today fascinated by the kirtan and I love to do it. Thereafter, life turned a lot. Then in my engineering career, I invented some devices. I got some patent rights. I got appreciation from Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Many things came in my life. But then eventually a fall came when I left Krishna consciousness, and a fall came in my life, and I realized that it wasn't me who was successful in my life. It was all the mercy of Krishna. So a small incident, when I was buying my office, my first office, I got a very nice furnished office. I was very much liking that office. I was very happy that I'm getting this office at a very good rate. I was very happy. But as soon as I was signing the deed, there was some problem that the owner was not ready to remove the one cupboard. So the deal was cancelled. I was very, very disheartened. But what is this? My first office and I couldn't get this furnished office. I got another office. It was a potato shop. Previously it was a potato shop. So Kanda potato shop, not nicely painted. It was having all pigeons inside. I was very disheartened. Like my first office of my life and I get this office. But thereafter, that supposed to be my first office, which was not my desire. It was all Krishna's plan. I got many good clients in that office. Soon after that, I got a bigger office, 4 times the size of that office. And I got that 4 times the size of that office because I was in that potato onion shop. If I would have been in that old furnished office, I wouldn't have got that. And in the whole journey of realization, I just realized one thing, that it was never me, ever. It was always Krishna who just had the better plans for all of us. So it's just a false ego, what we think that we can do things better than him, which eventually never works. I have tried my best, I have failed, and again I realized it. So people who think that they can do better than Krishna, it's time to give up. So just a realization, it's so simple that people don't understand. Chant and be happy. You really chant and you really be happy. I have a practical example of it. So you don't worry about this thing that you will be spiritually advancing and you will be not materially advancing. या जब मैं तो साधु ही बन जाऊँगा मेरी लाइफ में ये सब बुढ़ापे में करना चाहिए या फिर कुछ होगा नहीं इससे ये हमारे प्रैक्टिकल थॉट्स होते हैं हमारे मन में बट ऐसा कुछ होता नहीं whenever you think ऐसा कुछ होगा तो मुझे याद करना ओके हरे कृष्णा